What's up, everybody? It's Lynchpin. Hey, starting off this video as I do with any of these, this is all speculation for fun. Please do not buy or sell or do anything based off of anything I say in this video because that's your total responsibility. This is not financial advice. This is me having fun, okay? I don't mind if this weekly emoji pattern doesn't pan out. I've said that in past videos. For me, this is fun. Even if this is just him trolling Wall Street or even trolling us, right? Like I put in all this work. I put the emojis over a chart and have to move them every week and all this stuff. Like it'd be kind of funny if it was for nothing in a way. I got a sixth sense of humor like that. But point is, it's for fun. If you don't like that kind of stuff, bye. Please leave. But if you're open to this idea, I think it's pretty fascinating. And again, as a refresher for everyone else, so red arrows representing GameStop, blue arrows for Chewy, the very specific events. I want to explain the most compelling to me. Number one is this, okay? Chewy's earnings, Labor Day, GameStop's earnings. Eyes looking forward, green, earnings, dog, okay? To me, I interpret all of that as relatively accurate on here, thereby pushing all the other emojis back from there. Well, how is it that, it shows that from the filing, he was buying this week? Feels kind of weird, doesn't it? I know there was speculation about AMC and all these other stocks he might be involved with. We have no proof of that ever. So this was the first time we had concrete proof that he did in fact do that. He tweets the dog. Red for GameStop, blue for Chewy, red and blue equal purple. There's two of them talking, we're hugging, we're together, we're bros kind of thing. Really interesting how that lines up based on, going backwards. So I've gotten more confident as this has gone on. Whether that pans out or not, we'll see. And then you have the skull at the bottom. I think it's interesting. The cat, I can't explain this. I know it dropped here, but the fact that these weeks were kind of big up weeks, kind of in the middle, it's kind of interesting to me. So that's kind of the overarching thing. You've got obviously Chewy's earnings. He's got this. Is this part of the shuffle? We haven't had a position YOLO update or anything of the sort. Also, one thing that I have not put on this particular version was the offerings. There was it 45 million here, 75 million here, 20 million here. So those offerings could change things. Macroeconomic pictures can change things. This is why, predicting, and especially something as big and as robust as the stock market, and if, as we believe, please, is there not enough evidence that the stock market is manipulated in favor of some versus others? I mean, how can you deny that when they shut off the buy button? You can say, oh, it was due to market mechanics. You know what? Those excuses are crazy. As a matter of fact, it's just one of those things of like, yeah, if you look at this as an uninterested third party, I have numerous people in my orbit who are pretty reasonable, pretty logical, and they're like, yeah, it feels very manipulated, especially this when, again, you can have your qualms with the company or the leadership or whatever. But the point being, I do think this is bigger than that. I'm entertained as hell just watching and waiting to see what he does because I have no clue. Again, maybe this is all for naught, but I do find it interesting. These zones seem to kind of match up or indicate power to the players, controller on the big spike. So that's why I really like this idea. Now, if this doesn't come about, perfectly fine. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do a separate video. I'm going to share my spreadsheet finally with you guys so you can take a look at it. Again, I'm no Richard Newton. It's just my own personal thoughts and interpretations of things. So I'll do a separate video probably tomorrow on that. And then there's actually a Reddit post in Superstonk that kind of comes up with this idea of cycles and, is kind of looking at January. I know. No dates. Again, weeklies is dates every week, like waiting for a catalyst. So So I know some people hate that. I'm not encouraging you to buy or sell or do anything based on this. This is not financial advice. I'm having fun with it. I hope you're having fun with it. I hope however you trade, whether you're trading options weekly based on price movements or hypotheses that you have or whatever, or you hold shares and you're just going to diamond hand those forever. I'm one of those people who's agnostic to it. I want people to do well. I want Wall Street to get what's coming to them. Like, you know, I'm not looking to pick a fight, and I'm also not scared about anyone else's opinion. You can have your opinion. I have mine. That's fine. But I do find it really compelling. So I'm interested to see if this works out. I'm interested to see if we found out any details, say, on this week. What if he was buying GameStop? I know there was some January calls getting some attention. I believe the 35s and the 25s or something like that. It remains to be seen as of this moment. But let's see, let's just see what happens, what transpires. So if you have any thoughts, would love to have your comments down below. If you have any other theories that I should look into, I love this kind of stuff. It's very interesting. And I think again, the market manipulation is pretty obvious when they shut off a buy button. And again, you can defend Robinhood all you want, but a lot of these funds are anchored together, and there is some self-preservation in helping someone else out so that it all doesn't come crashing down. And you saw with 2008, or 2006 to 2008, what they've done. Nobody even went to jail. Isn't it ridiculous? So anyways, that's some of my thoughts. Again, we're going to have to wait and see what the end of this week looks like. If that doesn't happen, then I'm kind of curious about restarting these emojis to see if maybe, I mean, it takes 70 weeks for this to transpire in total from, that first one. Who knows? But it's fun to speculate. I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye.